my best friend, that's my best friend. Best friend. Big old booty bitch message from Texas. What's next? Mama get all the niggas gon' catch me. And that's my bestie, my bestie, my best friend. Go best friend.
So today is the end of the 2-week wait, officially. I know if you follow us on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, you saw like a little teaser, pregnant or not pregnant. But just to let you know, right now, as of right now, at this second, we don't have the results. So you can't base it off of our mood right now.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, the test is on social media was a faint positive. So we got excited. We told some people. And literally the next morning, I started bleeding. So we don't really know what's going on. I've been told everything from a chemical pregnancy to it's my period to it's just your body cleaning itself out to prepare for a baby. So we have no idea. Pretty depressing to get so excited and then be like basically shut down.
Right.
So we're just waiting for the results now. We should get them before 5. It is 2 now. So.
17. I told her mom and I told her like we gotta get out the house. Like we didn't go to work yesterday or today. Like I don't know. Like yesterday, like of course we had every intention of going to work, but like literally. I was upstairs making lunch, and she came downstairs. She didn't even tell me anything was wrong. And then her mom came down there because her mom, like the first time in forever, her mom was actually awake and moving around the house at the time we were getting ready to go to work, which, I mean, I feel that was a blessing. But she came in because she went to Dunkin' Donuts, and she was like, she was like, where's Jerry? I was like, she's downstairs. And she was like, is everything okay? I was like, I honestly don't know. And so she ran down there to see what was wrong, and then I went in the bathroom, and from the bathroom, like, I can hear our bedroom. So, like, here's stuff that goes on in the bedroom, and I heard her crying. And so I ran down there, and that's what she told me, like, she was bleeding really heavy. So we called out of work because, I mean, at that point, both of us were, like, distraught. Like, we couldn't, like, it was no way we were going to make it to work. So, but we called our nurse, and our nurse was just like, relax. Basically our nurse was just, I mean, she
scolded us for testing early.
She was like rude, because she was like, I don't know, y'all tested early anyway, blah, 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 blah. And I know, like, you can test out your trigger shot. Like, you can take a pregnancy test into your trigger shot. Like, the moment that it becomes negative is the moment that the trigger shot is out of your system. So we got that negative result, and then when we took it again, it was a positive result. We actually have taken 3 positive, like, the moment we found out, like, we took well,
let's start from the beginning. I tested the trigger shot out the day it was supposed to be out of my system, which is 10 days after, and it was still a faint positive. Like, it was barely there, but we both could see it. So the next day, which was Friday, the day my period was supposed to start, it was negative. Then Sunday, I took a Clear Blue Digital, which said not pregnant, and I was not having it because my period was 3 days late at that point. So we went and bought just the regular pregnancy test from Walmart. We bought
the first
3.
Response. Two first response.
And one like 88 cent
yeah.
one. And I took the 88 cent one and one first response, and they both were faint but very visible. Like, you could see it. It wasn't like you didn't have to light or anything.
Like, I mean, she took it and then she was like, you know what, forget it, F this. So I was like, no,
I didn't see nothing.
Like, I was like, this cannot be true. So, like, I waited for a second, and then I walked in the bathroom after because she left the pregnancy test on the counter. And I looked, and I was like, hold up, like, I see a second line. So I ran downstairs, and I was like, babe, it's definitely a second line here. Like, did you not see this? And she was like, no, it's not. And so, like, I handed it to her, and she saw the second line. And I was like, well, maybe we tripping. Maybe we just want it so bad that we're seeing stuff. So I ran upstairs to her mom, and we weren't even going to tell her mom, but at that point, it was like, well, I don't want to get excited.
We need second eyes.
Right, like a third eye. So she was like, no, I definitely see it. So then Jerry went downstairs, and she gave her mom a gift, me a gift, and then she also brought the other pregnancy test up, the 88-cent one up, and by that time, that one had turned positive too. So I'm like, okay, so everything is positive at this point. So,
and we've never seen a positive before. It was always just completely
like it was just a one line, that control line. So
not even a little bit of pink on the other side, like nothing.
So by us seeing that, it was just like, oh my gosh,
like this has to be true, because we basically tested our trigger shot out. So this wasn't a trigger shot, and we began to get excited.
Yeah. So that's where we are right now. Like, we're lost. Like, and you know, social media doesn't help. I hit up my best friend, and she basically told me some stuff, and she was like, it's not necessarily bad. She gave me some advice, and you know, I'm listening and I'm taking heed, and I understand, but I don't understand at the same time. Like, I know your body does whatever it wants to do,
but to bleed this much, it's scary.
And it's not even like it's not even like a regular color. Right. It's crazy.
It's really, 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 really dark, but it's really, 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 really heavy and really thick. So it's not a regular period. It's either a miscarriage or it really is my body cleaning itself out. But I don't believe that this is regular period.
I just pray that it's her body cleaning herself out. And
so do I, of course, but I'm not getting my hopes up.
Yeah.
I did that Sunday and then got like devastated Monday morning, because when I tell you, it was like I was terrified. Like, I looked down and the whole front of my pants was red. So
yeah,
it wasn't a good thing to see when you found out you were pregnant. So
but we have we changed her voicemail to make it because like they can't leave a message on your voicemail unless it says your first name and last name. So we changed her voicemail to make it, you know,
where they can leave the results on
right.
the voicemail.
So we changed that because we have no intention on answering the call. Like, they're just gonna leave the message. We'd rather listen to the message at our own time. Like, if we answer that call and it's bad news, like, I'm not ready for that right now. So yeah, we've missed 2 days of work so far, which is crazy. So hopefully we get some good news, which I'm pretty sure we'll have to go back in again to get the beta test again.
Yeah, they said that the lady who drew my blood said that this is, you know, normal for people who come through their clinic, people who do like IUIs and IVFs. They have more bleeding than like a regular pregnancy, and she said that they will monitor it if I am pregnant. So I would get a beta test later on again, like this week or next week. So I guess we'll find that out when they call us.
Alright.
So, which I like that. If I'm bleeding, you're not gonna just tell me my beta results and then say, have a good life, go see a gynecologist. Like, no.
Right.
You need to do something else. So they said that they'll monitor it for us, which is good. I just need good news because we have both been very down. So
yeah.
And we know we could try again, but it was so
lot.
much time, energy, money, like.
And the simple fact that it worked, and we saw that positive result. So it's either like she's still pregnant right now, or she's not pregnant and had a miscarriage. Well, a chemical pregnancy, which is a miscarriage. So which sucks. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully she's just pregnant and for some reason she's bleeding, and we can figure that out later on down the line.
Right.
Like, I don't even care if it's, you know,
because people are like, you know, a little bleeding is normal. Like, you know, people spot all the time. It's not normal. I'm not spotting. Like, I'm bleeding profusely. Okay, like this is not normal, and I know it's not normal. So at least, well, I don't think it's normal. It could be possibly normal. We looked up some things where people have perfectly healthy kids after going through something like this. People have had periods throughout their whole pregnancy. So I would not like that, but I mean, that's what I got to go through. Oh well.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, she asked me, and I swear, like, she asked me She was like, if you had to take my periods for 9 months and you would get it double, like
She would have 2 periods.
I would have 2 periods a month.
Would she do
Would
that?
I do it to get her to make sure, like,
if it would help you get pregnant, would she do it? She said yeah.
Absolutely, I would do it any day. Like,
and the next day I started bleeding. So
right. So I was just like, I was walking up the stairs. I was like, God, why? I just said I would take her periods. Like, you know,
give it to me.
like, let me have that. So, but yeah. So, but stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. I mean, well, y'all know. Anyway, this video. So just watch it to the end, and you'll find out what's going on. Because right now we're definitely.
Usually they call by
like
4:30. No later than 4:30 because they close at 4:30. So we have 2 more hours before we get the call. If they don't call by 4, I'm calling them. So
yeah. So, but we're about to go to Joe's Crab Shack to meet up with her mom and her boyfriend. To
my mom and my mom's boyfriend, not my boyfriend.
Yeah, her mom and her mom's boyfriend. Sorry. And we might go catch a movie, the Kevin Hart What Now movie.
We just trying to keep our minds off of this.
Right. So
we're at Joe's. Your butt is always in the camera. You just ain't gonna carry nothing, huh? These haters on my body, shake them off. It's empty in here. I guess this is what happens when you're supposed to be at work. Hello. Hi guys.
Alright, so we just got back from Joe's Crab Shack. We got the phone call while we were in Joe's, and they called and said that her levels were at a 2.8, meaning she's not pregnant, and that it was more than likely a chemical pregnancy. That's why we end up getting the positive test. So we go in tomorrow to start the whole process back over again, unfortunately. But they said just because you get a negative, just because you get one chemical pregnancy, that doesn't mean that you're going to get another one. But we just pray that. But you can. So we just pray that that's not the case. Like, I pray that we just get this positive result and keep it moving. So, and then positive actually sticks this time instead of us getting a positive then losing it. Not too sure what really causes chemical pregnancies. I don't know, but we're gonna, of course,
all my levels were perfect. So
right. So I'm not too sure what. I don't know. But
I'm aggravated because, number one, the doctor's office is acting like a bunch of butts. Like, no sensitivity whatsoever. They're basically telling me, oh, you were never pregnant. That's not the case. There's no reason why I would get a positive test if I'm just having a regular period.
Right.
Get out of here. Number one, it was 4 days late. And it's not a normal period. Like, it's basically like black. It's very heavy. And it was 4 days late. I'm never late. So this is not a normal period. And I don't appreciate them telling me that, yeah, you just started a period. Because this is not what happened. And I'm aggravated. Because this is the type of stuff that makes me question my faith. And that's the truth. Because we've prayed so long. Everybody that we know has been praying for us. We're good people. This is all we want. This is like, we have everything but this one thing, and it's been the hardest thing for us to get, and it's just, it's aggravating. So starting this all over again. Which, I mean, last time it was exciting. This time it just feels like
redundant.
Right.
Let's get it over with. Like, I don't know. But, I mean, of course we're going to do what we got to do. Like, we want a baby. So, I mean, we're not going to give up. Like, I'm going to keep the faith. And if I got to have the faith for both of us, I'm going to have the faith for both of us. Like,
it just sucks because we saved a lot of money to do this. And we were excited because we had a lot of money left over, so we would be able to buy a lot of stuff for the baby. And there is no baby, so we're going to have to use the rest of that money to start over.
Yeah, I mean, we got super excited. Like, yeah, but it's alright. It is what it is. We'll start the whole process again next time. Of course, like I said, we're not going to vlog the whole process
all over again. It's pointless.
But we will, of course, keep you guys updated through the process. But you're not gonna go through like every appointment with us because, I mean, y'all have already done that. And
it's gonna be the same stuff over again.
Right.
One thing that we are gonna do different is we're not testing at all.
Yeah, we're not gonna test. We're just gonna let them do the blood test. That way, I mean, even if she's late, we're gonna let them do everything. Like, we're not gonna.
That way we don't do what we did this time. So
because I think what killed us what killed us so much is we saw the 3 positives.
We took 3 tests and they were all positive.
And so it killed us seeing the positive and then to turn around and start bleeding the next morning. You know, so.
And then for the doctor's office to say, oh, it was negative, and that's all you have to say to me is like, if you are to acknowledge that this is a chemical pregnancy, we can figure out what to change next time. But they're not even doing that for us.
But yeah, so it is what it is. But we'll talk to you guys later. Keep you posted and everything. Till next time.
That's my best friend, that's my best friend. Best big old booty bitch message from Texas. What's next? Mama skid all the niggas gon' catch me. And that's my bestie, my bestie, my best friend. Go best friend.